Kenya is located on the east coast of Africa and shares borders with Somalia, Ethiopia, Sudan, Uganda and Tanzania. It is one of the most diverse and colourful collections of tribal people anywhere in Africa. Most of its population of 32 million live in the cooler highlands or the coast, which are best suited to food production. Didier backtracked through Kenya and stopped in Nairobi for a few days to organise visas for Ethiopia and Sudan. The road to Isiolo is sealed and in quite good condition, but the next 700 kilometres to the border of Ethiopia is considered one of the worst roads in Africa, not only for its condition but also for its other dangers. All the vehicles, mostly cattle trucks, therefore travel through this region in convoys guarded by armed soldiers. The risk of armed robbery or kidnapping is very high.
This is where the tarmac road ends, and this is where the dirt road starts. We have to go north up to Ethiopia for about 700 kilometers. So we have to travel in a convoy. There's probably about 20 trucks, and there is armed police escorting us all the way. I think it's going to be very hard. Already yesterday we got here at about midnight, and we just slept by the side of the road, and got up at 5:30 because the convoy leave at about 6:30. So I'm already very tired, so it's going to be very hard. So who's going to ride the bike? I have joined up with those people. They are overlanders. I will tell you more about them later on. But I was able to put all my stuff into the truck, so which makes it very easier for me, so the bike is not so heavy. Good afternoon. Just an update about the day. It's now 3:45, so I've been on the bike since 6 o'clock this morning. I'm not with a convoy anymore because they were very slow, and I think I'm about 2 hours ahead of them. So hopefully nothing is going to happen to me. I have to travel at least about 60 km per hour on that road. So at least, if something happens, I can run away. So, but it's so hard, like I haven't, well, touch wood, I haven't fallen yet, but a few times I nearly did, yeah. It's very hard. Around here, it's a game reserve. So there are probably some wild animals, but I haven't seen any so far, apart from a little gazelle or antelopes and things like that. Yeah.
Didier met all kinds of people from different tribes like the Maasai, Sambaru and Turkana. They dressed in traditional clothes and seemed inoffensive enough. But the local Kenyans, on the other hand, appeared more distrustful. Didier was banking on them being more interested in a truckload of food and merchandise rather than a bike and a tent.
Well, I'm stuck in Marsabit for 1 day or 2 days. It's been raining so heavily that there is no way that I can ride the bike up to Ethiopia. I'm about halfway to Ethiopia now, but it's all off-road and very muddy, so I just cannot go through there. But 220 kilometers to do. So the truck, they've kept going this morning because they think they can go through, but even if they can't, they've got everything with them, they have food and all that, so they're fine. But the problem is that all my stuff is still with them, and because I could not keep it here, because there's no way I can ride the bike with all the luggage to Ethiopia. The roads are just too bad, the bike is just too heavy. So they will leave it at the border, and hopefully I can get it when I reach there. So keep the finger crossed. I'm a bit worried about that, but there's nothing else I can do. I'm stuck. I just can't go any further. I've done about 20 k's and keep on falling off, and I can't do it. So I'll wait for the tracks, and maybe they can give me a lift. Oh, I don't know what we're gonna do, but I just physically cannot go through the bike. It's so hard to pick it up, and it's slippery, and yeah, I can't do it. Okay. They helped me to get the bike out, so I should be able to go now. But now they're stuck themselves, so I'm going to give them a hand, and I'll try to keep going. It's now at 11:30, so we left at 6 o'clock this morning, and we've done about 36 kilometers, I think, or that.
Believe it or not, we're doing this because we don't want to be stuck in the office on Monday morning. It's actually Monday noon now here, and we thought rather than being stuck in the traffic, either somewhere in Los Angeles or Berlin or Cape Town, we'd rather be stuck here in the mountain. I mean, in the mud here, in northern Ethiopia.
Good morning. Yesterday we only managed to do about 120 kilometers in about 4 hours. So we still got 120 kilometers to Moyale, to the border of Ethiopia. Apparently the road is supposed to be even worse than what it was, and that was pretty bad. But the rain has stopped, so hopefully it will have dried up. It's 6 o'clock and we just slept outside and had coffee for breakfast, so good stuff for the morning. Just after I talked to you, I discovered I had a puncture of my wheel on the bike, so I had to get it fixed. And by night, midday on the track, they had to come back to get some policemen with them. So now I decided to join them, but it's still pretty wet, so I'm not sure how is it going to go, so finger crossed. So I have just arrived in Moyale, finally. It's 4:15. So luckily the last part of the road was a little bit better. I'm still waiting for the tracks. Don't know how they went. They got stuck again, so I should be able to make it today, but I'm waiting for them because obviously all my staff is in the track, so yeah. So this is the border with Ethiopia, but after that there is a sealed road with tarmac, so it's no problem. The track finally made it here. I was a couple of hours ahead of them, but they made it. How was it? How did you go, guys, after I left you in that mud?
We had a lot of fun. No, we weren't expecting the roads to be this bad, but unfortunately with the rain, and the roads were quite soft, so once you these trucks are quite heavy, so they sunk in, and we spent a few hours digging them out. But it was sunny, nice people around, we had fun.
Yeah. How was it for you, Rory?
Yeah, I was just hoping it didn't rain anymore, but the exciting bit was meeting up with you halfway through the mud when your motorbike was stuck in the mud, and now it's beautiful and clean, but I think you had the most stress out of all of us, but luckily you travel light. So if we hadn't had all that in the back of our car, I don't think you would have got down that road.
No. I mean, as you can see, I've got a smile now, but I was not smiling yesterday. But yeah, with that stuff, I could not have. With this guy, I could not have gone through for sure. So thank you, guys. That was very great. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, fun.